Hello, Solar Loon here. It's been a while, a little bit of time since the last video I made. Yeah, but everything is going pretty well. So how's everyone doing on their end, or how are you doing? I guess I'm not sure if I should address everyone collectively or just one person at a time. There's 6 people watching this, so I can address each of you one at a time. Yeah, so basically we're kind of still looking into the internet issue over where I am, and kind of trying to solve different things, try different things, different channels, stuff like that. But yeah, seems like it's pretty good, pretty stable. We'll see in the middle of this broadcast, so to speak. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I figured I'd just do some art, like some animation or something. Also, in case you don't know, the gear and demo is actually up and live, so you can try it out and let me know how it runs on your computer. I've been working pretty hard on solving bugs and stuff like that, so that's kind of where my time has been going. But in the meantime, let me see if I can. Not sure if I can do it like this. If I can do this real quick. I'm trying to pop. Yeah, this really doesn't like this concept. This browser I'm using is completely counter making a new window. I don't know why, but it refuses to make a new window. Okay, maybe I can do like that. Alright, well, whatever. I guess that's fine. Yeah, so the game's up on itch. And you can go ahead and just, yeah, download it and let me know if it's working okay, all that stuff. Post in case you run into any issues. I've solved most of them, but there's still basically one particular issue that I'm running into with what? Yeah, the stream quality is dropping out. Yeah, I'm not sure why the quality is dropping out so often. I don't even, I have a pretty stable connection. I'm not sure why it's so poor. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep an eye on it, because it might have just been a one-off thing. But if it keeps dropping, then I might just have to stop streaming. Maybe my internet is just too poor to handle it. I get pretty good download rates and upload rates, but for some reason it's just been really spotty recently. But yeah, if the connection tends to drop more often to the point where it's just yeah, it's not gonna stay stable or even be watchable or anything, then I'll just have to maybe go back to just making normal videos and posting them, just normal updates. Yeah, so we'll see. And now I'm trying to think of is there maybe a middle ground between updates, full-fledged videos, and streams, where it's a video but you can comment on it? That seems like an interesting idea. I wonder if such a thing exists. I might ask Twitter. Basically where you can shoot a normal video and upload it, but people can comment on it. Well, I guess people can just use timestamps. I'm thinking almost a mixture of a stream and a video, where it's a pre-made video. I guess it's just a video. I'm like maybe I'm, yeah, no, I must be just losing it. All right, never mind. I'm being stupid. Yes. Okay. So anyway, yeah, gear and demo's up. You can try it out. Let me know if there's any issues, particularly Mac. I know that's an issue. Hold on. I'm getting a call. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. So yeah, if if the quality drops, then yeah, we'll just have to try other things. All right. Well, anyway, if you want to try out the demo, it's here, solarloon.itch.io/Gearin demo. If you just type in probably just Gearin demo into Google, you might actually find it. Let's try that out. See what happens. Nope. Let's not do that. Nice try. But yeah, if you type in Gearin demo, you might actually catch that. Okay, so let's see. Cool. So that's all up and running. Yeah, let me know if you have a OS X. What I would really like, if you have a Mac, if you can test it and see that it does run poorly, and if you also have Linux installed on the same computer, if you could test it there as well. I know this is probably looking at maybe like 1 out of 1,000 people, but if you do have Mac and it does run slowly, and you do have Linux on your same system, and you test it, that would help, because that would basically let me know if there's something wrong with Mac, just like OS X in general, or if there's something wrong with my particular game. Maybe, you know, for certain people with their operating system with OS X, it's just missing a driver, or the OpenGL driver is not properly implemented or something, or maybe something else that's hardware related. So basically, just keep an eye out for that if you have a Mac, that it might not run well, and if not, then that would be helpful to know. Just, you know, check. And there's a thread about it already, so you can kind of just add on to that. And yeah, it's very nice. Itch.io is a very good place for development. Really good. Lottie says my ears. Is something bothering you? Like, is it like scratchy or something? Right, so in the meantime, okay, so the idea is, okay, someone says, Moriku Junrei says, I sound a lot closer than usual. Oh, maybe my microphone, oh, maybe it is closer than usual. Oh, it's not a bad thing. All right, well, as long as it's not disrupting anyone, cool. All right, so yeah, I'm keeping an eye out on the stream health and everything. Things seem to be fine. Maybe nice if I can move this up. Or is that not possible? Maybe it is. Let me see. Can I move that there? All right. Anyway, so yeah, what I would like to see, or what I'm gonna do rather, is do some art. I figured it'd be fun to do a animation. I haven't done these in a while, and it's always fun to make them and stuff, and it always takes a lot of time. So hopefully I'll have a little bit of more of a focus on making it and making a simpler kind of thing, a simpler animation, getting it done quicker. And this is something that people actually asked about previously, so maybe I'll post this on like the Ace Sprite forums on Steam if people are interested, because someone was asking specifically how I do my animations. I do this like one every year. I want to do them way more often, but it's just like, it's kind of hard. So let's see if I can do one. So I'm gonna do this like a professional does it. I'm going to storyboard this. I'm gonna get a ghostwriter. I'm gonna write out a plot. I'm gonna get this done. Dunzo. TMC Betsy 1911. Stream quality dropped. Okay, it's kind of getting back up there. TMC Betsy 1911 says this song is awesome, dude. Thank you. Any of his songs are awesome, says Canal Dozio. Thank you very much. I'm still kind of getting things together. Fortunately, I have a pretty good amount of songs. I just have to kind of get them to the level where like I have to keep exporting them and making more songs and stuff, so I can have like a nice playlist of songs I can play for background music. Which reminds me, how do I make it loop here? It's a good question. I'm not certain if I can make it loop. Oh wait, no, there it is. Immediately. How do I make it loop? Oh man, oh there it is. Okay, people are saying different things. Charmite, I'm glad that my tutorials helped you. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Let's see. Lady says, oh, maybe that's how you say it. This entire time I've been saying Lottie, I think. But Lady, okay, maybe it's that. What are the controls to your end? There is a README that says how to control it. You can also go into the options menu and select the input controls, and you can customize your controls as well as see them there. All right, so the plot for this little animation is going to be super duper. It's too late, Lottie. It's Lady now. That's how it's Lady. Lady. Too late, homie. Too late. Oh man, you have no idea how often like my mom actually says Sailor Moon, because it's like Solar Moon. She calls me that. She says that like more than once it's happened, and that's a shame, because Sailor Moon and Solar Moon, yes, there's some similarities, but let's not get caught up on those. They're completely different entities. Please don't refer to me as Sailor Moon, please. Okay, so I know how you feel. Lottie is Lottie. Okay, or Loudy. Your mom is savage. Oh yes, my mom is savage. Marie Gujin, my mom can be savage. Oh man. All right. So this is gonna be a super duper simple plot. We're gonna save this in a document. Let's say where do I save this stuff? Art. Or no wait, videos. Yeah, Solar Tunes. Yep. This is gonna be ideas. Okay, I have a thing here. This is going to be I have an idea there apparently. Let's call it something else. Let's think of a plot. This is going to be we're going to call it stream.md. That's fine. This is going to be a small cartoon about since I have only like I'm not trying to make this like a 10-hour stream. I'm gonna make it super simple. It's going to be man, I can't think of anything super small. We're gonna make it about a planet. No, a jogger. Man, the run cycles though. Let's make it about a jogger. And so this is going to be a okay. This guy, Mariko Junrei says, guy is out getting ice cream, drops the ice cream and destroys the universe. Fair enough. Let's say this is a super duper dense ice cream, like a special ice cream. Oh man, that reminds me of an idea of a thing I had. Hold on. I had an idea for something. Let me write this down real quick before I forget. Okay, I need to write that down because I came up with an idea for something. Okay, cool. So special ice cream cone. He drops it and it's super dense and it like collapses the universe. All right, so that keyboard ASMR. Yeah, this is a mechanical keyboard. I got red like LED. I can't remember the name of it. It's nice. Quickfire TK. Let's see. Okay, so the concept is pretty simple. You got guy getting ice cream. Then he drops it, collapses like sidewalk / floor, and then like planet collapses, maybe like a final shot. All right, so he's getting ice cream. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. So let's start drawing. Let's see. Everything seems to be good with the stream health. Has been for a little while. Hopefully, it stays solid. All right. So let's start off with the ice cream van, or I guess it actually could be an awning. That makes sense. Yeah, it needs to be a little high. There we go. Something like that. Let's see. So this is the awning. Okay, and then let's get like gray. Let's get blue skies over here. Let's get some grass. Actually, it needs to go off more like that. Let's see. Let's cut out a hole here. Wait a second. Okay. Maybe. Wait a second. Marku says, has anyone ever dropped their ice cream or meal after buying it? It feels literally like your world is collapsing. It does feel pretty bad when you like drop something immediately after getting it. It's like, man, what an incredible waste. Okay, I'm looking at this now. I see the issues with perspective already. Let me fix this. Hold on. Okay. Because basically, we want to show a window where the character can actually conceivably go get something. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's make a darker color for the inside. There we go. This is not nearly enough room. Let's scoot this over a little bit. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's also give a little path or something. Make this darker. Make this a different color. Alright. That's pretty good. So this is going to be the background layer. Let's make a new layer. Tiz Jolie says, make it so that after the ice cream drops and the whole universe collapses, someone hands him another ice cream and he's like, oh, thank you. Okay, that sounds good enough. Let me write that down so I don't forget. It sounds like a doable idea. Gets new ice cream. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. So. Let's see. Let's see. Like everyone's talking about the feeling when you drop something, and now I'm thinking about like, have you ever noticed that when you drop like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it always lands on the peanut butter side or the jelly side down? I know that this was tested on Mythbusters, and it was confirmed that it's like a 50-50 shot. There's literally like nothing special, but it seems like it always lands. Delicious sight down. Okay, so we got a dude here, or I guess a person, doesn't have to be a dude, who's gonna be selling things. Let's have it be a little interesting. Actually, let's make this, and he's got a little hat, and yeah, there he is. He's got a bow tie. And then our other guy, let's block him in like this. Okay. Move him over. Alright. And then this guy's gonna be over here. He's gonna be short for some reason. I don't know why I can't like draw all of a sudden. I can't draw for beans, dude. He's gonna be wide, yeah. Let's make him big. Okay. Not that color. Let's make him, I guess he doesn't have to be any color in particular. Let's make him let's make him purple, I guess. Sure. And then Ninja Salmon says it might be because you only remember the butter side down. A more traumatic experience. A more traumatic experience. Naturally, you remember the trauma. You remember that the most. I thought I turned down looping. Oh, it is looping. Whoops. I just can't hear it. Okay. All right. So you got this. All right. So let's go ahead and block out the next shot, which is, where's my thing? Okay, he's getting ice cream. He drops it. All right, so let's get a new background shot, which is going to be something so that you can see the ice cream being passed off. Okay, this is looking pretty good. All of a sudden, I'm putting way too much work into the background because I just feel like it. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright. And I think this would be like this, because it's like the corner. This would be like again, people are just like going in on specifically when you drop things, and it's hilarious. Someone says, isn't that called observer bias? He says, dude, when you drop your ice cream. Charmite says, dude, when you drop your ice cream, birds just go crazy on it. like it's not that serious, but it just feels serious because it's so critical. All right, so this is looking pretty good. So we got a couple shots. Oh, I just realized that the building changes color. Whoops. Let's fix that. Okay, and this should be like this. Okay. Make that dark. Okay. So you got the ice cream being passed off, and then it gets dropped on the next frame. and then everything collapses, and then yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, I thought that he did this. The latest version of Sprite actually has this ability. Like it expands depending on how many how many tags you have. That's very nice. Very useful. Let's see. Mariku Junrei. Hey Loon, have you considered making a Bandcamp and selling your music as like an album for some extra coin? I have, and I do. I have a Bandcamp. It's at solarloon.bandcamp.com, I think. Nope. Bandcamp.solarloon.com. I have where's my okay. Yeah, so okay, I was right the first time. solarloon.bandcamp.com. If anyone watching this would like to support my efforts, feel free to download some music from solarloon.bandcamp.com, or you can buy something from my itch.io page, or you can donate something on the stream using Super Chat, or you can set up a monthly thing on Patreon, which is in the description. So there's a variety of ways to give me money that you can make use of if you so choose. Alright, so where are we at here? Okay, so we have to make the ice cream and the hand. Oh boy, let's make that. Okay, what color should this dude be? Because I don't know quite yet. Instead of brown, he's purple. Let's make this dude green, and that'll stand out. With a white shirt. Actually, let's block out the colors of this guy, because he needs to kind of be an interesting color. Okay, so this is his bow tie, his really floppy, foppish bow tie. Whatever foppish means. Let's say. Kind of cruddy bow tie, actually. Yeah, let's go with a couple thick lines, like so. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. So yeah, in case you were wondering, the resolution I do these at is 160 by 90. That's 16:9. And 16:9 is good, obviously, because you're gonna watch this on a 16 by 9 screen. So that's pretty much why I do it. 16:9, and it's also pretty small, so it's pretty easy to draw stuff. Although the resolution kind of suffers too, so that's something to kind of keep in mind. Also, I kind of realize like where the mic placement for me is kind of weird, and that's kind of throwing off my usual style when it comes to drawing. It's a little awkward. That's okay. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's see. He looks like a peppermint. He kind of he kind of does. But that's perfect because he is a purveyor of ice cream, so that kind of makes sense. Although he hates mint ice cream, we'll make that his hang up. He just absolutely hates mint ice cream. Can't stand it. Spending way too much time on this particular little dude. Okay. Kind of reminds me of that game on the NES, Princess Tomato and Salad Kingdom, I think is the name of it, where like everyone was vegetables. I don't know if anyone remembers this game, but I know it exists because I know it exists. But yeah, basically, everybody was vegetables. I could like try to explain the plot and stuff, but really everyone was vegetables. That was it. There was a plot, but you know, everyone's vegetables is kind of more important. Okay, that's pretty good. Kind of looks like a giant bean. That's not really happy to be there, but that's fine. He doesn't have to be happy. Alright. Let's draw the hand, which should be here. Draw the sleeve. It's way too floppy. Let's go like that. Come out a little bit. There we go. He's green. Okay, so let's go back. Ah, man. Make it like that. There we go. Oh, there we go. $36. He's green. The bow tie is like cleavage showing, or maybe his hands in the middle. Really? Seriously? Fine. Let's make it red. People, man. All right, fine. It can't just be a green bow tie. It's got to be something weird. All right. Fair enough. Let's make this red. All right. That is better, I guess. Yeah. That's pretty good actually. I like that a little bit better. Okay. Videos. Let's see. Common. All right. This is gonna be the stream thing. This is gonna be ice cream. Okay. Cool. Select the white part so it's easier to do the stripes. Why is his index finger so large? Okay, like it's just absolutely massive. Okay, let's fix that a little bit. Let's just clean that off. Thank you, the hat. I kind of do like the hat. Hand seems kind of big. Like, there we go. Okay, that's better. Alright, and then the ice cream should be something like... Where's the waffle cone color? Maybe this one. No, wait, probably that one. This is kind of pale, yeah. Let's see, it should be something like that. Let's see if I can properly place this in his hand. Slowly. Looks like a chicken wing. Let's undo that. Let's see. Okay, it's a conical shape. So, but see, he wouldn't. Well, yeah, he would actually hold it straight up because he doesn't want it to spill. That's right. just needs to wrap around a little bit. Better. We'll just say this guy isn't human, because that otherwise I would have to fix that. And that I guess I should actually try it. Firmly grasp it. cool kid blue 100. Firmly grasp it. Yeah, basically, firmly grasp it. This is that episode. Firmly grasp it. SpongeBob. All right. This is too detailed. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's make this a little... There we go. Like, I'm intentionally, like, not really trying too hard to be... Like, I need to kind of speed it up because I'm not trying to be here all day. Because otherwise I would be here all day trying to get this, like, absolutely perfect. Okay, so there's the cone, and then let's get some ice cream on there, which should be pretty easy. I'll just do it like this. Oh. There we go. Like, this is not a supportable ice cream cone, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't really look like an ice cream cone. It's because it's not formed. Okay, I got it. So basically, it's gonna be scoops, right? So it's gotta be like something like... Oh yeah, I guess I could also do the little... Yeah, okay, that's better. We'll shade it a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's convincing enough. Oh, Game Jam. I love your Sunbox tutorials. Thank you. Let's see. Charmite says the gamepad on Giran's demo doesn't work in full screen mode at all. I'm not sure why. That shouldn't be the case. It should work fine in full screen mode, I believe. You might want to try restarting with full screen on. Okay, this is looking better and better. Now, here's basically where I kind of cheat. What I'm going to do, since we have this right, we're just going to slide this forward like that into frame. So the other person's hand is just going to be sitting here, and we're just going to go like this. And then we're going to draw the falling thing, the falling ice cream, so that we don't have to actually draw too much. Let's see. There we go. Cool. And the other person's hand is going to be here. He's purple, so we're just going to draw a hand, kind of waiting like, let's see, this. This is gonna be silly. Okay, I should have just done this from the beginning. Just made it silly. Oh geez Louise, this is gonna be ridiculous. All right, this is looking pretty funny though. All right, I think this is gonna be good. Wait. Yeah, actually, I guess we don't need this then. Let's redo that. That looks like mint. Yeah, okay, sure. Let's make it mint ice cream. We'll say it is. Game Jam. Tower of Heaven. Yes, that is the theme to Tower of Heaven. I just remixed it to be kind of like a R&B title, kind of a or R&B genre. I really should get on with the next frame, but it's I want it to look really cool. I still want to like do the work. Okay. There we go. Now let's smooth that out a little bit. All right. Wait a second, let's not, we don't want this area, we just want like that. Yeah, we can cut this down a little bit. All right. Moriko Junrei says, hey Loon, do you own a drawing tablet? I kind of do, I used to, but it stopped working, so I stopped using it. Now I lost the pin, so I can't use it again, even if it did work. But yeah, I did own a tablet at one time. I liked it when I was using it, but then after losing it, I just kind of went back to normal drawing with the mouse and got used to it again. So no biggie either way. Although I probably would like to get a tablet again. It feels like something I would, you know, really benefit from for art. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so like this is super detailed, and then this is just not. Like this is like super lit and stuff. Alright, well anyway. So this guy, and then you got this dude, and we're gonna make his eyes, yeah, or he's gonna be like, yeah, he's just kind of like, I want something, but I'm not sure what. Give him some teeth, because he's gonna eat. I need something to delineate his body from his head and delineate his body from his head. Okay, that should be helpful. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty good. Make him look like a gangster for some reason. Like this dude's just been like fighting or something. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is getting like interesting. All right. Let's see. He looks like Grimace. That's why he drops it. Basically, it looks like the purple guy's hand is broken. Yeah. Sure. That's fine. Let's see. Okay. Don't forget the teardrops tattoo under his eye. Yeah, he is kind of scary. I wouldn't really want to serve this guy either. That's probably why this dude is kind of like... Let's make him kind of sweating. Nah, that's just too much. That doesn't really have anything to do with the particular... With the story on deck. Whatever story this is. Let's give him an extra little roll here. Because why not? Yeah, this is a big guy. Big guy. He wants a lot of food. He wants a lot of ice cream. As we all do. Oh man, let's put his hand there, yeah. Let's put his hand on his stomach. No, that doesn't really translate. Maybe if I made it like super more obvious. And then maybe like that. Nah, it just doesn't really help. Alright. Let's stick with what we got there. He just wants some ice cream. Yo, hit me up with some of that mint. Yeah, basically that's what this is all about. Let's make this even bigger. Yeah. All right. So then the next frame is going to be the ice cream being dropped, and then from there, I don't know how I'm going to do this idea of the ice cream like punching a hole through the world or something, or causing like a massive distortion, but we're gonna have to figure something out. I feel like his hand is big, it's kind of fat, but it's not really big. It needs to be bigger than the other guys by a large margin. Okay, let's see. But I also don't want to take too much time, so I'm just gonna kind of get this, I think. His hand does look broken, like hardcore. I'm gonna have to rotate this entire thing. It really does look like it's completely shattered or something. Let's just... There we go. No. Let's just, There we go. Okay. I think maybe it's because it's like... Hold on. Maybe it's supposed to be... Yeah, okay. It's because the thumb and the pinky are too similar. That's what it is. I'm looking at it now. I'm like, why does this look so weird? Okay, this thumb needs to be like... I think it needs to be bigger, maybe like that. Let's see. No, I just don't... Okay, the thumb is... I'm messing this around. I'm messing this up in a lot of ways. Let's see. Maybe I should just redraw this entire thing. Hold on. Let me give one quick pass through and see if I can get it real quick. So he's... Yeah, so his thumb should be like this. His hand should be like that. Yeah, that's better. I really should use a larger pin for this. I'm always using like a pixel large pin. This hand, I tell you, it's really something else. Yeah, basically Game Jam, it's really something else. This one is slightly better, but is worse in a number of different ways. So it's kind of a give and take thing at the current stage. My goodness, that's horrible. Let's stick with the original. It's just... You know what? I got it. Yeah. Yes. That's exactly what was needed. How exactly his hand is like this doesn't matter. What's important is that his hand is doing this. Yeah, okay. That's way better. Okay, that's doable. Alright, so then the next frame, he's passing it. and then he drops it. And so we're just gonna be lazy about this because I don't want to have to draw too much again. Alright. That's about right. He wants an ice cream and a high five. Basically, yeah. Isn't that what really everyone wants when they go out for ice cream? Is a high five by the ice cream person. When they validate your ice cream choice. Isn't that really what you go out for? You don't really want the ice cream, you just want to be validated. You just want to feel like, yes, mint chocolate chip ice cream is actually a good flavor. A lot of people choose that flavor. You're not alone. That's really what a lot of people go for. That's a theory anyway. It's not about the ice cream at all. It's all about the validation. Okay, let's see. I feel like this guy probably got his hand smashed in a hydraulic press. That's what Game Jam says, and that might be correct. Who knows? Maybe his hand did get smashed in a hydraulic press. Why not? Let's say that he did, and he just learned how to deal with his deformity. That's good enough. We're gonna flip it so it doesn't look so obvious that it's falling. You know what? Maybe instead of it like going like punching through a hole through stuff, we could have him like be seriously like bummed out and like threaten the dude or something. Like You made a mistake. You dropped my ice cream cone. You know, I asked you for a mint chocolate chip. You don't drop the cone. That's like a slap in the face. How dare you? Well, it was an accident. I kind of a gangstery vibe. That's what we were going for with the design. Maybe I should just go in with that. Okay, let's see. Tony Powell says he is working alongside. He's got his game open and is going to be working as I'm working. That's nice. Cool, dude. Making games is a lot of fun, but it's kind of hard. What is that? The Godfather? Is he the Godfather? I've never seen the Godfather, but basically, yeah. We're gonna say he's essentially the Godfather, but he just wants ice cream. And don't forget to put highlight on his flab. Don't forget to light the flab, guys. Don't forget to light the flab. Don't leave the flab unlighted. That's critical. No, he can't be that big. He has to be able to move. let's call it there. Now I have to give him some clothes. I don't know what exactly. Let's just give him a suit, I guess. Although from this angle, I'm not sure exactly how I would do it. Let's see. Oh, Julian Johnson. What program is this? Sprite, yeah. ASEPRITE. Cool Kid Blue 100 says Loon is the next Troy Baker. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not sure who Troy Baker is. So it's gonna be hard to be the next guy like that if I don't know who he is. So I can try to be like him or be better. I don't know. Let's see. All right. Well, this is looking pretty good. Let's give him like a kind of a collar thing. Let's give him a black tie here. Sits on his chin and then goes down like that. Boom, 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 like that. It doesn't really look like that. Let's see. Do I really want to go down this path with this character? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. Ice cream. Let's make it the background for this, which is going to be here. It's going to be... Is there a... Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, that's better. It's kind of got to tweak some of the tools to be more appropriate for what I'm trying to do. Let's see. Let's do a little crack here and there. Okay, let's put some grass down. Something like that should be good. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Make the cone explode. Yeah, okay. Let's see. His head looks like a California raisin. Basically, yeah, it kind of does. Let's see. Game Jam asks, why are you making this? Just for fun? Yeah, basically. I just didn't want to always do the same thing on the stream. Try different things here and there. I've been working on Gearin pretty heavily over the past couple days, fixing bugs for the demo. So I wanted to kind of unwind a little bit, try something a little lighter than like really putting down like work on Gearin on this one. That's good enough. All right, so the ice cream falls, and how exactly we're gonna represent this, I don't know. Also, that purple is really dark. Let me see if I have anything more appropriate in my palette. Oh. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Yeah, that's the one I'm using. Okay, so ice cream drops, and then Yeah, okay, maybe... Okay, maybe I could, maybe I have a little bit of an idea. Let me think about it a little bit. Oh, Tony Powell. Yes, sure, I can show a little bit of gearing at the end. Let's make a different mouth for this dude. Not going to be super detailed because I just don't have the time to like really go in with this. Oh, whoops. Oh no, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Maybe the world gets eaten by Pac-Man or something. All right, let's see. So we got him talking. We got him talking. Actually, the proper way to do this would be to cut out everything like that. We don't need him there. We don't need the background, but on one frame. Let's move this over, or actually add a new empty frame here. Move that over. Move this background there. Okay. So we got him. Yeah, there's the new mouth. Okay, so we don't need this. We can just have him be like that. Right. Right, okay. Let's see. Broomhill, hello. Yeah, so I'm making this little cartoon. Tony Powell, how's school coming along? What are you or what did you study? I am out of school. I studied basically network administration. So that means stuff like you know, switches, routers, that kind of thing. Alright, so this has already gone on for an hour, so I need to wrap it up real quick. So, the explosion. Because of course there needs to be an explosion. Let's see. I guess I could easily just like make an earth and have it explode, or dang, how do I want to do this actually? I'm not sure. Yeah, let's just have a planet explode. So the ice cream is super dense. Okay, all right. I think I have an idea. I can reuse this frame real quick. And then we can have a empty frame here, move that over. I need a background that's like super dark. And that has like a big ol' ice cream like thing here. Alright, this might be like absurd. I don't know. I feel like it might actually like. It might be good. A good idea that I have here. Hold on. I don't know why I have like. I'm having things stuck in my throat. Alright, let's see. Alright, that's better. Mark Junior, not gonna stay with us till 2 a.m. again? No, not again. No, I'm not gonna. I can't possibly. What I am gonna do is hopefully have this done in the next couple of seconds. I need a sphere. Okay. Actually, let me fix this. I need this to be here, like that. Maybe not like this, actually. Let's keep that, but not arranged like this. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna move that there. There we go. And then move this entire thing over. Like that. That should be better, I think. Move that there, move this. Or no, it needs to be on the left side, I guess, because you're gonna hold it. That's right, he's gonna hold it. So then this arm needs to be longer. Gotta figure out how exactly this is gonna be framed. There we go. That's better. Let's see. Oh, Neo Tony. I may sound like a noob for asking, but do you have a release date for Gearin? I've been pushing it back a week, like for 3 months. I've been just like continually pushing it. I'm looking to have it done hopefully in this month, April. That's all I can really say. Open. Alright. That's good enough. Although, wait a second. How is this thumb working? It's gotta be like that. Yeah? Okay. Something like that. And then he's got his sleeve, which is white and red. Okay, so we're gonna go with like this color. It kind of looks like a printer now that I'm looking at it. I feel like that's the way this is gonna go. Let's see. Tony Powell, thank you for the advice. Yeah, I might get the press kit kind of stuff up and running at some point soon. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. Financially backing it, I'm not sure if I want to go that route because it's so close to being done. I mean, I guess I could. Maybe I can get someone to back it. Oh, this is a bananas design. I don't know why I made it like this. Let me undo this entire thing. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let's start up. Let's go back to when it made sense. All right, let's see. So you got the thing here. The switch is going into the wall. You got like this big machine here. It's going like this. Boom, boom. That's good enough. And then maybe like that. How exactly this like connects though? That's not helping. Let's see. Whatever. We're just gonna fudge this like this. That's fine. That's a good point, Tony Powell. But at the same time, I'd have to give a cut to them, and I'm not sure if I would be comfortable with that. The game itself, I don't feel like super confident that it's gonna sell super well, just because it's not supposed to sell super well. Like, it's just supposed to be kind of a smaller game. Even though I've put in a lot of time, I recognize that it's just not really that great of a game. Like, I can identify and agree with that point. So it's okay, like, if it's a few, you know, if it's not huge. So it's like, I'm not really trying to make it a huge game. Because I mean, if I go ahead and actually like look into publishing, I'd have to give publishers a cut, or I'd have to take a loan that I'd have to pay them back over, and I'm not really confident that I would make enough to pay them back quickly enough. So it's like, you know, that's something to consider. Is not just, oh yeah, if I can get a publisher, you know, that's always a good idea. It can be a good idea, it might be a good idea, but not like all of the time per se. I completely made no effort to actually make this like a viable like planet. It just kind of, I just started drawing it because I thought it would be a good idea to just kind of start throwing things together. Alright, that's good enough. Yeah, I mean, it's possible that it gets super duper popular, but that would be such an incredible, like, out of nowhere thing to happen. That's pretty good. Oh, sorry, I missed this question. How did you market your work to begin with? That's a good question. I have been marketing just the projects I've been working on ever since I would make them. For like when I was using the BGE, I would post on the BGE forums. I post on TIG forums, the indie game forums. I guess that's what it stands for. So I post about, you know, basically on Twitter, on YouTube, obviously. I post on a lot of different places. So that's why I would recommend also if you're like marketing or you're gonna do something like that, always post. Yeah, okay, why not? Always post, you know, different places and post your work and things. Yeah, it looks cool enough. Let's see. If the game gets popular, would you make a sequel? Says Neo Tony, or have any other games published and greenlit on Steam? Sure, I would make a sequel, and sure, I would put other games on Steam. Putting games on Steam is generally a good idea for, you know, selling, which is cool. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what I should do at this point. I feel like this is a pretty good kind of base. Let's see. I highly suggest looking up product launch formula, or PLF. Okay, I'll write that down. Oops. So yeah, I'll have to see. There's a lot of stuff that you can do with game development when it comes to marketing and things, and I'm not, you know, really like super duper on it when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I might, you know, it might benefit me to read up, but at the same time, it's also worth noting that it isn't, you know, if your goal is to make money, then you might, you know, approach this from a different perspective than my goal, which is just to be self-sustainable. If I can do that, I'm happy. It doesn't matter really too much if I make $1 million or, you know, $100,000 or $10,000 or whatever, as long as it's self-sustainable. If it's sustainable, if I could make games for a living, that's what I want, more so than really trying to make every game I make a millionaire, you know, a billion title sold kind of game. Alright, at this point, I'm pretty much done. Man, it's already been an hour and a half, so unfortunately, it's a shame I can't finish this in one go, but because it's just I have to record the voices, I have to record the voices, I have to animate it, and what I use is basically Blender to animate. So doing that takes a little bit more time, a pretty good amount of more time, but this is a pretty good amount finished already. I feel like I could get it done pretty quickly. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump to Gearand. I'll come back to that another day. Okay, I'm gonna take a, let's see. Okay, that's booting up. Let's see what we got here. So I've been just doing like demo testing and things. So currently, the current bug I'm working on is I need to yeah, it's where was it? Okay, right. So this is the OS X platform bug. So that means that it's performing poorly on OS X, and I need to enable the profiler so that people who test it can tell me exactly what's going on. So I believe the current problem is, or to an extent, is that the profiler can't be enabled in-game. So I need to resolve that so that I can enable the profiler while the game is running, so that it's not always running, but it's easy to turn on. Yeah, so that's probably the thing I need to look into first. So let me go ahead and try making a quick little test for that. And if anyone's, of course, I mentioned this earlier, but if anyone wants to test it, you feel free to. It's up on itch. You can download the demo and play it and see how it feels. Let me put a link in the chat real quick. Oh, well, actually, that's not the game itself, really. Also, what's going on? Why isn't this loading? Okay. For a second, I thought that like my internet went out or something, but I don't think it did. It's weird. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Alright, let's see. So the current thing I need to work on and see about should be here. Let's see. and we want to be able to easily turn on and off the profiler. Alright, so if you press the key, we say bdx.profiler.visible, I guess is what we would probably have it be for the API. Let's see what we got here for the API. Oh, there we go. Very nice. Alt tab. Alright, let's see. What's my... Where am I at here? Okay, that's right. Let's check out master. Let's make a new branch. Visibility. Okay, so here yeah, visibility is controlled on initialization, I think. Yeah, let's see. Alright, Neo Tony, see you later on. So init sets visibility to be true. Okay. So visibility is controlled. Let's see. Where does visibility come in on a per scene basis? Alright, so it calls initialization there. Okay, I think I see what's going on here. Let's see. Scene equals new scene, scene.init, scene.add. So it adds the things necessary, and then it updates the viewport and initializes. Well, then maybe it's as simple, maybe it's already there, and I can just enable it by calling initialize here, like that. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Charles Svoboda, I think you're talking about... See, rays of light appear in a grid-like pattern for a split second and then goes back to regular textures. I'm not sure what you're referring to, actually. I still have to get the chat up on my video. Sorry about that. Whoops. No. Sorry about that. Let me get some music going as well. Okay, so this might be enough. Let's see. But then how do we determine... Okay, this, because when you call and scene... Yeah, okay, init. So maybe this will work. Let's try it. You can't turn it off, though. It crashed for some reason, didn't load for some reason. Let's see. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. We don't need these. Okay. We don't need this on right now. Let's see. Yeah, if you're basically in Gearin, if you with certain textures, or because I use tiles on the borders of the tiles, it's transparent, and so light comes through. So basically, that's understandable. I know that's an issue, and that's something I need to fix. Okay, that does work. So then maybe we'll just make it so that the profiler can be turned off. Because initialize does this. Let's see, visible. Alright, well this should be pretty straightforward actually then. And then over here in scene, we want to always basically initialize the profiler. Or do we? Let's see. It's true. Well, maybe not. Let's not do it that way. We'll say initialize. Okay, so if you go over here and yeah, wasn't this? Okay. If visible and scene is equal to null, then call initialize. Okay, that should be it. I think. Oh, actually this is here already. If, okay, so that's doing that, and then we say reinitialize. Reinitialize. What's the difference between initialize and reinitialize? Okay, well it just does that. Alright, well, let's see. We'll do it like this. If visible and not this dot visible, reinitialize. If visible and not this dot visible, reinitialize. So it's going to do this. All right, that might be enough. Let's see. Visible, not bdx.profiler.visible. All right, that should make it toggle. Let's see if it does work. Nope. It just smooth crashed. Let's see. If visible and not this dot visible. That's what this was. If visible. Okay, I guess we actually always wanted to reinitialize. No. If visible is scene dot is equal to null. Okay, that's probably what I need to do. Then initialize it. Otherwise, reinitialize it. Let's see. But now, why did that make it crash? This crashed. Why? Update tick info. Here. Okay. Update visible. Okay. So it's because I'm setting it to be visible and then reinitializing doesn't. Wait, why? Oh, okay, maybe I just need to do it like this. Let's try that. Nope. It's definitely it definitely didn't work. All right, this should be pretty straightforward. Let's see. Oh. No. No, that's not the issue. But this is functionally the same as just running this here. Profiler.init. Oh. Oh, that's what I need to do. Okay. Okay, that should be it. And visible. All right, that. Whoops. That might be it. I think that might have done it. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's basically exactly what I needed it to do. And I've never done this with GL stuff. Let's see. Oops. Visible true. Let's try that. See what happens. Actually, I have to test that a little bit more. All right. Well, that's basically it. I just need to double check something. Alright, so over here I need to wiki API. I rarely use the profiler stuff like the profiler options while it's running. bdx.profiler.gl.enable. Let's try that. Basically, I'm trying to get like GL statistics and things, but it doesn't seem like it's working. Let me see. Maybe I'm misapplying it. I don't know. bdx.profiler.gl.print. What the heck? Where did this come from? Alright, so there's the information there. Then why isn't it showing up on my here? I thought it would show up here. Let's see. Oh, I get it. I guess I have to do it like this. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, okay, there it is. Alright, so this is basically important stuff for me, I think. Well, I think it's, yeah, how many OpenGL calls are being used, the number of draw calls, which it says 3. So I guess one for the grass texture, one for the block texture, and there might be another object somewhere around. 4 shader switches, 2 texture bindings. So this kind of stuff is important because obviously if there's wildly different values when it comes to Mac, that's kind of important. That's something I can look into. Let's see. So you got props, take info, props, subsystems. Okay, GL visibility. All right, that's what that is. Okay, well that could still be useful then. And you can turn it off on and off. That's good. All right, so that's a feature I'm going to add. I'm going to commit. Whoops. Profiler visibility. Toggled. Okay. So then I'll go ahead and ask basically for a pull request on GitHub over here. And there you go. Pretty simple, pretty easy. All right, so let's see. Now that's important because it's critical to gear end. Now, I mean, there's really I can't keep showing too much of the game because it's just eventually I'm going to show, you know, a lot of the game. So I guess I can keep showing some things, but I can't show just like everything. We'll go to the comm zone because I wanted to actually refine some of the level design over there. Whoops. So the comm zone is kind of chuggy, but let's see, I can make it work. Yeah, this area needs to be fixed up a little bit. Let's take it for a test real quick and see how it all works out. Save it. Play it. I don't know if this is plugged in. Let me see. Okay, so hopefully this will all work out. As for marketing, like marketing is important, and I feel like this game is going to be pretty good. But I really want to like improve on it and try like the next game, even if it's just Gear End again, like Gear End 2. I feel like I could do so much better in terms of level design, in terms of I'm still in demo mode. Let me actually turn off this music too. Yeah, okay, there's music. Yeah, I feel like I could do way better, you know, this time around than last time. Or the next time around than this time, rather. Alright, well, everything seems to be working at least pretty well. Ah. I have no weapon. That's why I'm just like, I have no options. Okay, that's something I need to fix. Okay. Log a bug. Let's see. Man, I don't even know what these particular enemies are. I forgot the name of them. It's like, whatever, little flying enemies. Die. Off screen, they turn to smoke. Okay, that's something I need to fix. Oh, also, let's go back. Door is way too large. Clips bottom of. Okay. Let's see. Whoa. What was that? That was janky. What the heck? That's really janky. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that was really weird. Okay. Ah, snap. Ooh. Jump. Get out. Get out. Okay, I gotta rework the quicksand mechanics, because that is annoying. Basically, the way it works, each quicksand, each of these little blocks has like each of these little blocks, or each of these quicksand like two block objects has like a cube that you can sit on and like that weighs down. So if something is standing in the quicksand and weighing it down, something else that falls into that location will also fall into the same like height. Let's see, Charles Voboda. Okay, see ya. Thank you very much for stopping by my stream. Tony Powell, you may not make enough money to make the next game if you don't market this one properly. Yeah, that's true. Marketing is something that I recommend everyone do, and a lot of people try to market like from like the game's done, it's out on Steam, how do I market? It's like, no, you should have been marketing from day one. So I'm definitely, I would say, way ahead of that. I'm not, going into this like completely without. I'm not going into this completely without any marketing at all. I've done a lot of marketing so far, of course. That's how I have so many people like watching and on my YouTube channel and Twitch and stuff, Twitter and stuff. So there's nothing particularly. I'm not. Basically, I've done the calculations of how many sales I need to get to reach viability, where it's like, oh, it's a sustainable income, and I feel like it's pretty. It's something that I could hit. My calculations came out to roughly, I think, 5,000 sales. So if I can hit 5,000 sales, which isn't too much, then I feel like that would be enough for me to continue making games and to make more stuff. And hopefully the next game won't take nearly as long as Gearin took me. Hopefully the next one would be done way quicker. Let's see. So okay. So what we're looking at here, level design real quick. So you're coming in here, you come through there, you fight those guys. Okay, these guys I wanted to push a little bit over here. Also, I wanted to fix this. This door shouldn't be here. Let's push this here. Charmite. The Gearin 2, the search for more money. Basically, yeah. I'm not really looking for money per se from this. Like a lot of money, I'm just looking for enough to continue. This is kind of a janky setup because if you stand here to talk to him, no, I guess you won't get hit by the acid. I guess I could just put him down here. That's an easy solution. All right, so you come up here. Okay, that looks good. This looks good. So I have to fix the quicksand. That's something else I need to do. Let me write that down. Okay. Tony, hopefully so. Yeah, I basically need to hit 5,000 sales in total, roughly, to have that all of this like year and a half of work make sense and be profitable for me. I feel like I could do it. It's like 5,000 as long as I can make something else by the end of the year, which I can do. I would just need to make something way smaller than this. Something that I noticed is that a lot of people pay for products. Like when you look at people who buy games, generally they're paying a lot of money up front for like the beginning kind of stages of the game, like the engine, the physics, all that stuff. Because when you look at like the difference between, say, 3 months of work and a year of work, you're talking about content. And people are more reluctant to pay for content, which is strange. Because like you'll have people who like, oh yeah, this game is $5, I bought it, it was fun. But you spend 4 times as long, and it's a 4 times longer game, but you can't sell it for $20. People will kind of balk at that because it's not a linear growth of game length to cost. So like, basically, I'm saying that smaller games that are fun will probably generate more income and be easier for individuals to swallow than larger games that are fun. Like it might be easier to make a small game that does well than a large game that does well, because people are kind of it's easier to convince someone to make a purchase if they think the game is if it's cheap. Basically, the market is already set for people who want cheaper experiences. I feel like. Okay, that's working. I forgot to block this off. That should do. Like, people put forth the money for the base of the game first, because most people want a bug-free game over a fun game. Like, most people would rather have a game that never crashes and that's pretty fun over a game that crashes a ton but is absolutely, phenomenal. Most people want a stable game more so than like a game that is not stable but more fun, I think. Mariku Junrei, do you have a contingency against hackers or program crackers? No, I do not. I'm not trying to add any DRM or anything like that to this game. If people want to hack it, hopefully they don't, but if they want to do so, they can. I can't stop them, basically. If they want to hack it and get it on Pirate Bay, or if they want to just sub out their values of saves or whatever, it's like, they can do that. I'm not gonna try to create any kind of thing to make sure that they don't do that. It's just not really necessary, I don't think. DRM free, of course. I'm gonna put it on itch and I'm gonna put it on Steam. So if you don't want DRM, you can get it on itch, and I think I can give you a key too. Lucretius, what are you working on right now? Just a little bit of level design. I was kind of drawing and animating doing some drawing to animate for the first hour and a half, and right about now I'm just kind of putzing around, fixing little things. Charmite, what is the price you're going to put on Gear End? $10, but with a 10% launch sale for the first little bit, so it's going to be $9. Something else I also wanted to do is try not to put games on launch sale. Oh wow, oh wait, never mind. Try not to put games on launch sale. Put the games on sale maybe a week or two in, or a month or two in. Put it on a massive sale. That's not nice for the consumer. So hopefully, I won't have sales. Basically, if I can hit 5,000, and this can be a sustainable thing, then I won't really need to have sales. So, people who are waiting for sales is just not really going to come. We'll see, kind of how that all goes. But ideally, I don't want to put games on sale just to make a quick buck. And I don't want to put games on sale shortly after the game launches, because that's horrible. That's horrible practice for the early adopters, my biggest fans, so to speak. Tony Powell, he says, my understanding is people want more content to immerse themselves into. That is oftentimes indicated to the price tag. That's true, but oftentimes you'll also see people complaining about games that don't live up to that don't appear to have that price tag. You'll have people complaining about Owlboy, for example, and it's like, what, $30 for this? It's like, well, that's kind of you can look at Owlboy and see it's a very high quality game. If you don't want to pay, that's fine, but I don't think that you can look at Owlboy and say it's not a $30 game because it's 2D or because it's pixel art. It's like, well, that's not really fair, I feel like. So I'm just saying that Owlboy is an example where the developers put in a whole bunch of work and time into making this huge game, and it might have been more financially feasible for them to make more smaller games, even if they were basically the same title, in terms of when you put it all together, so to speak. If they were all the same genre, if they were all interconnected sequels, it might have been more financially feasible or viable, because you wouldn't have to it's better. It might have been better. It might have been that they could have sold let's say 100 copies at $10 rather than 50 copies at $7, or that doesn't follow. Sorry, 100 copies at $10, rather than, let's say, we'll say like 100 copies at $10 versus 25 copies at $20, right? So it's like $25 per copy. You sell 20 of them, you end up with $500. Whereas 100 copies at $10, that's $1,000. And no, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of a different example. Basically, my theory was that by making smaller products, you could sell more of them overall than in the same amount of time that it takes to make a huge game and try to accrue a huge target audience. Let's see. Tony Powell. Yeah, basically, yeah, Steam gets 30% of your income. I think that's pretty well known. And then you have to pay taxes. So, a certain, whatever amount of money your game is sold at, you get, 40%. So, but that's where that's your kind of target that you're working with. Lucretius, yeah, it's a good idea. I think sales kind of ruin the game industry for indies because people constantly wait for a sale. Yeah, that kind of is the truth. People constantly are waiting for sales. Fortunately, I'm at the stage where my game's almost done, and it's like, in order for me to be profitable for myself, because I'm alone, it's not very much I have to sell. I feel like I can hit 5,000 pretty easily, but I feel like, yeah, it would be way hard for, like, if you have an indie team, if you have 10 people, then it's like, well, 5,000 sales, you need to hit 50,000, or you need to sell it for more money, like considerably more. So now it's a lot harder. And that's also the thing, is people put, as Tony Powell kind of brings out, people put money according to the amount of content and the length of time it lasts. So like a 3-hour game that's good for, let's say, $10, some people might buy it over a 3-hour game that's excellent for 15 or 20, because it's like, well, why would I pay more money for the same amount of content? It's like, well, it's a better game though. It's a better core production. But then you have games like Firewatch that come out where the game is short and people know it and people buy it and people love it anyway. And the developers are like, well, if you want your money back, you can ask for it. You can go to Steam and request it. But that's the length of the game, and we are happy with what we put out. And the community supported them, so that's nice. That kind of thing still happens too. All right, so anyway, I'm kind of just wasting time. Let me see. No, I'm answering people's questions and talking, but I need to go back to actually fixing some stuff. Let's see. Okay, so the flying enemies, which are which one is Spinner? When they die, they leave behind smoke, which we don't want to happen. Let's see, super dot on end. But basically, if syscon.viewed room is not equal to current room identifier 2d.current room, then smoke on death equals false. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, I mean, this entire, like, all of this code that I did is like held together by duct tape. Like, there's so much I would like to do to fix it and change it and like try different approaches with coding. So I can't wait for the next project. Let's see, Mariku Junrei. I didn't answer, but you say, thank you very much for all your hard work. By the way, I appreciate you and being a role model of sorts. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's very nice. I thank you. Thank you. Tony Powell says you can always pick up the audience that will only pay $10 for it during Steam sale, but when it first launches, it's good to set the price at the highest point, like $15. Then when the Steam sale hits, you can swoop up those who want to pay $10 for it at that point, but we can chat about this some other time. Well, that's true. I feel like I don't want to encourage Steam sales, though. I want to encourage people who want the game to buy it, and who don't want it, like, don't buy it. It's not for you. Because if it was for you, if you were interested, you would have bought it. More or less. I mean, you can have, like, hidden stuff where it's like, oh, I found this on a Steam sale, it's an excellent game. But for the most part, like, if people buy it on Steam sale, they probably aren't gonna play it. That's I have 1,000 games. Not really. I have a lot of games. I have hundreds of games on my Steam account that I don't play. More or less. Like, I rarely play them because they're not my cup of tea. I got them in bundles. I got them on Steam sales. I got them on Humble Store. I got them, all over the place. And I mean, a little bit of each of those sales, each of those purchases, each of those bundles goes to the developers. But for the most part, I mean, I think it's better to kind of have a core group of really interested fans rather than just trying to go for a shotgun approach and trying to kind of milk people, in a sense. Lucretius, I'm assuming you're part-time working as well, or is Gearin full-time right now? Gearin is full-time right now. I can't say how far in I am, how close I am to being done, but basically I'm pretty close to being done. I have, this is the last zone, more or less. I have to kind of get this done. The water zone's basically done. I could do some stuff, but it's basically done. The ruins zone is done. Hub zone is done. This zone needs to be done. More or less, the game is basically finished. So I'm almost there. It's just like I need to kind of buckle down and finish up. So hopefully I can get this done before it gets too late. Oh yeah, I guess I need to do something about that. Let me move that sign up because the door is now super huge. There we go. Let's see. So we're testing that. That got fixed. There was something else I needed to fix. What was that? Oh, the quicksand, but also. Okay, yeah, I fixed that. Let's see. I should be able to fix that. All right, I'm gonna probably add a track listing, and that might be where I call it for today. But basically, yeah, I'll show it I'll show it here. But basically, one of the parts you can equip is a music core that allows you to switch the playing background tune. And I want to add some sort of readout here that says the name of the song. So I'll do that. All right, so the thing we're testing right now, okay, that looks good. That saves point looks fine. The thing we're testing right here, whoa, I should use this. Oh, yeah, okay. So yeah, I was just trying to make sure they don't burst into smoke because they're not supposed to burst into smoke. Also, I need to fix this. I don't know what's going on with this little stutter thing. That is not supposed to happen at all. Comzone.txt. Shuprio Shurov says, looking good, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Repeat 60s. Cam scroll. Oh, snap. I remember. Okay. Entity, actually, .java. Let's see, Lucretius. A cool way to do reloading might be only to take a diff between the last scene save and the current scene save and only update the object that was edited. I assume you're talking about hot reloading. If you're talking about hot reloading, that might be a good idea. But also it's kind of only update the object that was edited. That might be a good idea, yeah. That's something to think about. Let me see something real quick, though. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I'm here for. Okay, so NPCs are entities as well. and when they get off screen, that's where this bug comes from. So basically, when an object goes off screen, it kind of slows down its logic so that it gets nice and smooth. Like it doesn't slow the entirety of the game down by constantly executing things. So really, though, actually, I might not even need to have this in the game, but basically, we don't want to do this for NPCs that are in the room. And not self instance of NPC. Oh, there's no self. It's this instance of NPC. And see, you're an NPC. Oh, and current room or syscon.viewed room is not equal to, or is equal to room identifier 2d.current room. Okay, I think that should do it. All right, Lucretia says you'd have to instrument the exporter that BDX uses to also give you an easy read diff, because right now the scene files are quite hard to get object diffs, so it'd be quite the work. Yeah, like that'd be a lot of work to get scene reloading based on, like to get diff based scene reloading. But I do agree that it would be a good idea. I think it's just that's kind of a lot of stuff to add. Oh, okay, let's see. That's right. Let's see. There we go. That's fixed. Cool. Now the next thing, actually, let me go in here. Okay, yeah, that's right. Gotta figure out what to put in there. I wanted to add kind of a puzzle to this area as well, so that's something I need to look into. But yeah, basically the game is more or less done. It's just a couple of things I need to... Okay, that's no good. Yeah, maybe I won't even have that thing, that optimization tool, because it really doesn't do much of anything. Nicholas Rosenqvist, he tried the demo on Ubuntu 17.04 with Intel Graphics HD 4000, slow motion, laggy. Thank you, Nicholas. It might be a good idea to try turning off different options, video options, like shaders, advanced lighting. Yeah, Intel Graphics means integrated. Not. I thought that I would go right under it. Intel Graphics is integrated. Why'd I reload from here? I didn't even save though. That's strange. Well, I didn't save. Yeah, I'm not sure why I loaded. Oh, no. Wait a second. Is it because I came out of the door? Is that maybe? Let's see. No, I'm not sure why I'm spawning there. Strange. Okay, let me see something real quick. Let's just not have this because there's not really a need to have this. I don't think. Okay. Alright. Man, I've already been going for 2 hours and some change. Let's see. I'm gonna call it there. I still have something else I need to do. You know, some other things I can add to the game. Maybe tonight. But Yeah, my voice is like dying. So I'm going to call it here. I'm going to call it. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching my stream. If you popped in just for a couple of minutes to say hello, thanks. It's always fun to talk and to work on games and to do animations or music or whatever. Maybe for the next stream I'll make some music, because that's pretty easy. Pretty easy, I think. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. And yeah, hopefully everyone will enjoy the game when it's done. All right. Thanks. See ya.